Morning everybody, beautiful October day here at OFR. And I talked to Rich last night. I think we're going to go and try and get that threshold to get the second half of the door in, get some JB weld or epoxy and get that piece put in and get that finished up and a couple other things. So we're going to do some running around and see if we can get a couple projects finished up. Okay, and that's that 180 that Bigrich, Aaron, and somebody else, and his mom, she did the filming, came out and got this. So I bet it's on today's video. I know he said he had like an hour or something to edit down into his 15-20 minutes. Let's go inside and check the salt water. Okay. Ah, look at it. They're hiding, but they're in there. This one, look, he's actually starting to swim in the end, into the coral and everything, like he's supposed to. Alright, and where the other clown is. But neat. Oh, he's up in the back corner, there he is. Just where he was in his other tank. He always likes to swim on top, not sure why. There's one in the corner, there's another, there's the big one, not sure the names. And there of course is Brutus. And everybody's wondering the other day because he wasn't on Josh's video. That's because it was nighttime, they can't just be flipping lights on and off. So it was already dark and nighttime for these guys, so he didn't turn the lights on to show them, but he's just fine, and he's right there. So, all the fish are doing just fine. Alright, I'll grab this piece, and we'll go up to that window place where we got the bar that we got to glue down. Hopefully we can get this, and we can get that back in, and get the screen on, and have the door operational. And that'd be nice, because it's been a real pain in the butt. As long as we're here, let's take a look at the koi pond. Yeah, everything's taken off, huh? Looking good. Look at this elephant here. It's 6 foot across. It's amazing. Hopefully it'll do good in the inside. And then that's doing its job and getting all the leaves and keeping them from going inside and making a mess. Alright, let's go see where Rich is.
It's okay. I just wish you guys would kind of get it together because this was an urgent request for a hospital bed. The doctor did an in-home visit on September 22nd and we still don't have a hospital bed. Sure. Can you take this number down? Because this is the fax number that it needs to be sent to for my care source. They just gave it to me when I talked with the insurance about an hour ago when I hung up with you guys the first time. It needs to be. If it is sent as urgent, it will be done in 3 business days.
Okay. And what is that fax number?
The fax number directly to my care is 1844, 417-6157. Do you want to repeat that to me so I can make sure you got it right?
Yes. 844-417-6157.
Yes, ma'am. And they said if you mark that as urgent, it will take 3 business days. You guys told me it would take 14 business days. No, Care Source told me if it was a regular PA, it would take 10 business days. So you guys are all wrong. But they said send it through as urgent, and it will take 3 business days. And send it directly to that fax number that is for Tracy's insurance.
Okay, why don't I just go ahead and get all of that over to my authorization department then, and they will get it taken care of.
Okay, can you have them call me once they do that, please, to confirm?
Just the same number, Laura?
Yes, ma'am.
Not a problem. I will get this right over to them.
Thank you, I'd appreciate that.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
You are a beast.
Sometimes you just have to get on them. I've been dealing with this since 9 o'clock this morning. I thought it was an hour and a half. It's 2.5 hours, I believe.
I heard you on the phone, and I'm like, who's she arguing with? And he goes, I don't know. And then I heard you go, no, ma'am, not true. And I was like, ooh, I got to start recording this.
And he always gets me when my hair ain't done.
Metal for the threshold, I know where that's at. The lights are in the back corner. Speaker wire in the back corner.
And we already hit the post office and took care of Rod.
Took care of what?
Mailing that banner to Rod.
Oh, yeah, Rodrigo's got his banner mailed to him now.
Now we'll go do this, get the shopping done and go finish that door. Okay, this was a model train that was built totally by hand with tin and everything from 28 to 33 by 15-year-old until he was 20 years old. And it was just super awesome. It was in the place where we were trying to get the threshold. Technically, this was the stereo system, subwoofer, and speakers that we had in the video room, but seeing as the video room got moved out into the hallway, there's no room or a place for it, so Rich is putting it down here. So we went to DIY. We needed one more strand of wire and hook up that speaker to the right. He's going to get some stuff, split it, and then hook it up, and he should have stereo down here. Hey everybody, Reaper here. Hope you enjoyed the video. We didn't get to work on the threshold. By the time we got back, it was already 4. We more or less got interrupted. We took off, we hit the post office, we mailed out the sign to Rob, and then what happened was Rich forgot that somebody was showing up with some fish. So we had to run home back to OFR again and do, you know, he was bringing in some fish. So he actually brought in a pair of breeding angels, which were really nice, a couple clown loaches, and a ram, and I think there was something else in there. I'm not really sure. And I forgot to tell you guys that saltwater, when I got those saltwater fish from Bigrich and I, you seen the video where he went and got the tanks today, but we acclimated them. At the end of my last one, you see me acclimating them. And what you don't hear is Rich saying, Reap, remind me in 5-10 minutes, you know, about them. Well, we went in, he started cooking dinner, this and that happened. I ended up leaving, and, I don't know, the next day, early in the morning, he calls me up and tells me what a heck of a night he had. First, after they ate, they went in the back, and yeah, that saltwater tank was about half empty. It was overflowing. We forgot to pull it out. So him and Josh had to stay up late and get more salt water made and put back in. And then he had a little accident later, but we're not going to talk about that one. But he was up late doing a variety of things. We finally did get back out on the road. We finished doing the shopping. That one train you see, that was where we were trying to buy a threshold. And Rich told me about the first time. That's why I went in this time, so I could look at it. And in 1928, you can bring in the sign. He started building it, so he was 15, and at 20 in 1933 is when he finished. It's made out of tin and pieces and parts that he found around, built his own paint sprayer to paint the engine and everything. It was just awesome. It was totally amazing. I would definitely have it in my own home. But, so we did take care of that. We got everything picked up. By the time we got home, it was almost 4 o'clock. We actually started hooking up the stereo system and did get it hooked up in the basement. And then Michelle showed up. Michelle used to take care of Tracy in the nursing home way back in the day. And she still comes by and brings Tracy some diapers and things like that, which she did today. She also brought us a bag of yellow, delicious apples and some tomatoes. And she's the one who's got this 50-year-old plant that she gave her mom when she was like 10 or so. She's had it the last 10 years. Her mom passed. And she's never gotten it to flower. So Saturday, Dawn and I, you know, we're supposed to, well, I got a rescue Saturday, me and Rich, Cleveland, 110, 75, 50, some stands, equipment, right down in Cleveland. So sometime during the day Saturday, I'm going to hook up with Michelle and pick that plant up for her as well. Like I said, Josh, I believe, and Rich, they're working on the threshold right now. So we got everything pretty much taken care of. I was in kind of a hurry to leave tonight, so if Big Rich plans on going nowhere, he ain't, because I took the OFR van keys. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. We always knew it might happen. We've talked about it. It finally happened. But he's got Josh and Brittany's car there, so he doesn't need to go anywhere anyways. But I'll take the keys back in the morning. So you guys, you hit that like button, hit the share, subscribe. You all stay fishy, my friends, and we'll go deeper with the Reaper. Almost forgot. Stay tuned after this. I came back late that one night and I did video the front door. Even Rich thinks it looks kind of neat. So you'll see what our front door looks like when you approach the house. It looks kind of cool. Alright everybody, I'm coming back. Like I said, I had to take a trip. And that's my screen door. That's my front door. That's what Dawn put that thing on there. And that's what that light on the inside. And that looks cool from the outside, doesn't it?
It really does.
You can see my tanks in there. But that looks neat.
It's raining, I'm going in.
Yeah.